Why do some people build wealth steadily over time while others seem to stay financially stuck no matter how hard they work? It's easy to blame luck, income, or opportunity, but the reality is often much simpler. Many people spend years focusing on earning money without ever building the habits and systems that allow wealth to grow. They work hard, pay bills, and repeat the cycle, but never create assets that can generate value beyond their own time and effort. Today we will talk about why most people will never be rich, and the simple fix. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. 10. Most people think being rich is about earning more money. Ask most people why they are not rich, and the answer is usually the same. They do not make enough money. They believe that a higher salary would solve all their financial problems and automatically make them wealthy. While earning more money can certainly help, income alone is not what creates wealth. Every year there are people earning six-figure incomes who still live paycheck to paycheck. At the same time, there are people with more modest incomes who steadily build wealth over time. The difference is not always how much money they earn. 9. They spend everything they earn. One of the biggest reasons people never become rich is simple. They spend nearly every dollar that comes in. As their income rises, their lifestyle rises right along with it. A raise leads to a more expensive car. A promotion leads to a larger home. Extra income leads to more spending rather than more investing. This creates a cycle where people constantly need higher incomes just to maintain their lifestyle. No matter how much they earn, they never seem to get ahead because their expenses keep growing. Wealth is not built by spending more. It is built by keeping a portion of what you earn and putting it to work. 8. They focus on looking rich instead of becoming rich. Many people spend years chasing the appearance of wealth rather than actual wealth. Expensive clothes, luxury cars, designer products, and flashy lifestyles often create the image of financial success. But appearances can be deceiving. True wealth is usually much quieter. Wealth is not what people see. It is the investments, savings, businesses, and assets that people do not see. Some of the wealthiest individuals live well below their means because they understand that every dollar spent today is a dollar that cannot grow tomorrow. Looking rich and being rich are two completely different things. 7. They never learn how money actually works. Schools teach many valuable subjects, but personal finance is often not one of them. As a result, many adults enter the workforce without understanding investing, compound growth, debt management, taxes, or wealth-building principles. They spend years working hard without learning how to make their money work harder. This lack of financial education can become extremely expensive over a lifetime. The people who build wealth often spend time learning about money, not just earning it. Financial knowledge may not make you rich overnight, but it can dramatically improve the decisions you make over decades. 6. They depend on a single source of income. For most people, their entire financial life depends on one paycheck. If that paycheck stops, financial problems can begin almost immediately. This creates risk and limits wealth-building opportunities. Many wealthy individuals eventually develop multiple income streams. These may include investments, businesses, rental properties, dividends, side hustles, royalties, or other sources of cash flow. Multiple income streams provide flexibility and create opportunities for growth. While building them takes time, relying on a single source of income often makes financial progress much slower. 5. They wait for the perfect time to start. Many people delay investing, saving, starting businesses, or pursuing financial goals because they believe they need better conditions first. They tell themselves they will start when they earn more money, when the economy improves, when they have more free time, or when they feel more confident. Unfortunately, perfect conditions rarely arrive. Years pass, opportunities disappear, and valuable time is lost. The people who build wealth often start before they feel ready. They understand that small action today is usually more valuable than perfect action years later. 4. They underestimate the power of compounding. Compounding is one of the most powerful wealth-building forces in existence. Yet many people ignore it, because the results seem small in the beginning. When money earns returns, and those returns begin earning returns of their own, growth accelerates over time. The problem is that compounding rewards patience. Most people want immediate results, so they lose interest before the real benefits appear. Wealth often grows slowly at first, and then much faster later. Those who understand this stay consistent long enough to benefit from the process. 3. They let debt control their future. Not all debt is bad, but uncontrolled debt can become a major obstacle to wealth. High-interest credit cards, unnecessary loans, and constant borrowing can drain income that could otherwise be invested. Many people spend years working primarily to repay money they borrowed in the past. Every dollar spent on excessive interest is a dollar that cannot be used to build assets. Financially successful people often focus on reducing destructive debt, while directing more of their income toward investments and wealth-building opportunities. 2. They trade time for money forever. Most people spend their entire lives exchanging hours for income. While there is nothing wrong with working, this approach has limitations. There are only so many hours in a day. Wealthy individuals eventually focus on assets that can generate income without requiring their constant presence. Businesses, investments, intellectual property, and other assets allow money to continue flowing even when they are not actively working. This shift from earning money through labor alone to earning money through ownership is one of the biggest differences between average financial outcomes and extraordinary ones. 1. The simple fix is to own more and consume less. The reason most people never become rich is not because they are unlucky, unintelligent, or incapable. It is because they spend too much of their lives consuming and too little of their lives owning. They consume products, entertainment, services, and experiences, but they never acquire enough assets that produce future income. The simple fix is surprisingly straightforward. Spend less than you earn. Invest consistently. Avoid unnecessary debt. Increase your financial knowledge. And focus on acquiring assets rather than liabilities. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.